Breaking news in the Bronx. This is Bronx Fan Central.
This news involving the New York Yankees has started to generate a lot of discussion. And I'll tell you right now, this is not just another a bitch update. Something is shifting inside the Bronx. You can feel it. On one side, Gerrit Cole is getting closer and closer to returning, and if you follow this team like I do, you know how big that is. But at the same time, there's a move being discussed behind the scenes that could completely shake up this roster. And yes, it involves a name no fan likes to hear in trade talks, Jasson Domínguez. So the question is simple: are the Yankees building something special, or are they about to make a decision that could define the next few years of this franchise? I'm Ryan Carter, and if you're a real Yankees fan, you need to hear this. The New York Yankees arrive in Seattle living in two worlds at the same time. On one side, the team is coming off a dominant stretch on the West Coast, including a near-perfect series against the San Francisco Giants, where the rotation barely gave anyone a chance to breathe. On the other, there's growing movement behind the scenes that could change everything. While Gerrit Cole progresses in his return, discussions are emerging about a possible trade for George Kirby, and the name going the other way is not just anyone: Jasson Domínguez. At that point, it's no longer just a hot streak. This is a franchise-level decision. Let's get straight to the point. Cole is entering a crucial phase of his recovery. Live batting practice is not a small detail. It's the moment when the team starts to see a real return. That changes planning, changes the rotation, changes expectations for the season. At the same time, there's a very clear internal understanding. The roster is strong, but it's not complete. And that's where Kirby comes in. A young, consistent pitcher under control for years, the kind of piece you don't find every day. But to get someone like that, you don't pay cheap. If you've been watching the games, you've already noticed. This Yankees rotation is starting to take shape. Carlos Rodon is progressing physically. The other arms are responding. And with Cole coming back, this could become one of the most dangerous rotations in the American League. But there's one detail a lot of people ignore: depth. It's not about having 3 good names. It's about having 5 reliable ones in October, and the front office knows that. Now, if you've seen this movie before, you have a reason to be cautious. The Yankees have given up prospects in the past thinking they were completing the puzzle. And it hasn't always ended well, because in baseball, young talent isn't just potential. Sometimes it's a star waiting for the right opportunity, and that's exactly the risk here. Now let me talk to you directly. Would you trade Domínguez right now? Seriously, think about it. A guy we've followed since the minors, who's already shown power, speed, that rare profile that can change a game by himself. Do you give that up for more stability in the rotation? Or do you hold on, believing he could be the next big name in the Bronx? This decision is not simple, and anyone who says it isn't really looking at it the right way. From a strategic standpoint, it makes sense. The team has a surplus in the outfield. There's Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Trent Grisham. Space is limited. Meanwhile, the rotation still carries a quiet question: who steps up if someone gets hurt? Kirby answers that immediately. He doesn't come in as a gamble. He comes in as a certainty. If this trade happens, the impact is immediate. You build a rotation led by Cole, Rodon, and Kirby. That completely changes the team's competitive level in a short series. But at the same time, you lose a piece that could be the future of the lineup. And that impact isn't today. It's 2 or 3 years from now. And that's what makes this so heavy. I'm going to be very direct here. I understand the logic behind the trade. I really do. But me, today, I wouldn't do it. Because talent like Domínguez doesn't come around often. And I feel like this team, as it is, already has the foundation to compete at a high level. Maybe it needs one more piece? Yes. But maybe that piece shouldn't cost you your future. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one choice: win now or build something that lasts longer. And the Yankees are exactly at that point. So tell me, would you make this trade? Or would you hold on to Domínguez and bet on what this team is already building? Because one thing is certain: the decision that comes next could define not just this season, but the next few years in the Bronx. And if you want to keep following everything closely, the way only someone who lives this team truly understands, anyone who wants to support the channel can use the support link in the description.